What if I told you that right now, sitting quietly in your kitchen, there's a substance you use every single day, something you've trusted for years, maybe even believed was good for you, but in reality, drop by drop, sip by sip, day after day, it's silently poisoning two of the most hardworking organs in your entire body. I'm not talking about some rare chemical or an exotic toxin. It's something so common that you probably consumed it this very morning, without a second thought. I'm a urologist, and after more than 30 years of practice, I can tell you, I've seen too many good people walk into my office only when it's already too late, when their kidneys, those two quiet heroes of the body, are already overworked, damaged, sometimes beyond repair. So today, I decided to break the silence. I'm not going to drown you in complicated medical terms. I'll speak to you exactly as I do to my own patients, calmly, clearly, and truthfully. Because what I'm about to reveal could change the course of your health forever. And trust me, you'll want to stay with me until the end, because by the time we finish, you'll not only know what this hidden poison is, you'll also know how to protect yourself and your loved ones before it's too late. Now, here's something most people don't realize. Your kidneys are masters of silence. They never complain. They don't make noise when they're suffering. They just keep working, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, filtering every single drop of blood that flows through your body. They remove toxins, balance your fluids, control your blood pressure, produce red blood cells, keep your bones strong. They're the quiet guardians of your life. But when they start to fail, there's no alarm, no sudden pain, no flashing warning light. Kidney disease doesn't knock on your door. It sneaks in quietly, often taking years before showing its first signs. And when those signs finally appear, fatigue, swollen ankles, muscle cramps, it's often because serious damage has already been done. I've seen countless older adults sit across from me, scared, asking the same painful question. Doctor, how did I not notice? And every time, my heart sinks, because I know the truth. No one ever warned them. No one ever told them that the real danger wasn't in what they avoided, but in what they were consuming every single day, believing it to be safe. That's why I'm speaking to you today, because knowledge is power. And today, I want to hand that power to you. So stay with me, because in a moment, I'll expose the everyday foods and drinks that are secretly sabotaging your kidneys, one sip, one spoonful at a time. We'll go through them one by one, starting with the most common, and ending with what I consider the most dangerous kidney poison of all. If you value your health, if you want to protect yourself, your energy, and your future, then don't go anywhere. Because what you're about to learn could literally save your life. Why aging makes us more vulnerable. Before we begin the list, it's crucial to understand why, as we age, we become more vulnerable to these poisons. Aging changes the rules of the game. Just as we lose vision or get gray hair, our kidneys also age. Their filtering ability, what we call the glomerular filtration rate, gradually decreases with each passing decade. Think of it like a car engine with a lot of miles on it. It still runs, but it doesn't have the same strength as when it was new. Now imagine that instead of giving this old engine quality oil, we fuel it with bad gasoline and force it to climb steep hills every day. What do you think will happen? Exactly, it'll break down much sooner. And that's exactly what many of us unknowingly do to our kidneys for 50, 60, or 70 years. We expose them to things that didn't seem harmful when we were younger, but they leave small scars that build up over time. That cumulative effect can lead to kidney failure. To make matters worse, as we age, conditions like high blood pressure and type 2 diabetes become more common, and these two diseases are the leading causes of chronic kidney disease worldwide. They're like two hammers constantly striking the delicate structures of your kidneys. So, anything that contributes to or worsens diabetes and hypertension is a direct attack on your kidney health. Today, we're going to name these attackers. I've prepared a list of 4 major poisons. We'll start with one that you don't eat or drink, but it's just as harmful. And from there, we'll move up to number 1, the most dangerous, addictive, and widespread of them all, the true wolf in sheep's clothing. Poison number 4, a deadly habit of doing nothing. The 4th poison on our list may surprise you because it's not something you consume. It's something you don't do, physical activity. I'm talking about sedentary living, the lack of movement, spending hours sitting down, whether watching TV or in front of a screen. You might be wondering, but doctor, what does sitting have to do with my kidneys? The answer is everything. Your kidneys rely on strong, healthy blood flow to function. Imagine a powerful river. The water flows with force, carrying away waste and staying clean. Now imagine a stagnant puddle. Mud builds up, everything decays, and the water becomes toxic. Your circulatory system works the same way. When you move, when you walk, your heart pumps harder, and blood flows vigorously through your body, reaching the millions of filters in your kidneys. That blood flow gives them the power to clean your body efficiently. But when you sit for long periods, everything slows down. Blood flow becomes sluggish, like that stagnant puddle. And this opens the door to your kidneys' worst enemies: obesity, hypertension, and type 2 diabetes. When you don't move, your body doesn't use blood sugar properly, leading to insulin resistance and eventually diabetes. Inactivity also causes weight gain, which forces your heart to work harder and raises blood pressure. Each extra pound is extra strain on your kidneys. The solution? Move. You don't need to become an Olympic athlete overnight. The solution is simple and within everyone's reach. Break up long periods of sitting. If you spend a lot of time seated, set an hourly alarm on your phone to remind you. Stand up, walk around the house, drink a glass of water, stretch your arms. That simple act reactivates circulation. Then, add a short daily walk. Start with 10 minutes around the block, then 15 next week. The key is consistency, not intensity. Walking is one of the best exercises out there. It strengthens your heart, controls blood sugar, supports bone health, and of course, boosts kidney circulation. If you have mobility issues, there are great chair exercises you can do. Arm raises, leg lifts, ankle rotations. Everything counts. Remember the river analogy. Every step you take is a wave of clean water for your kidneys. Poison number 3, painkillers that strangle your kidneys. This one hides in plain sight, in almost every home medicine cabinet. It's that little pill you take without thinking, for a headache, back pain, or arthritis. I'm talking about non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, names like ibuprofen, naproxen, and diclofenac. Millions use them, believing that because they're available over the counter, they're harmless. But that's the big mistake. Though they're effective for pain, chronic or high-dose use can be deadly for your kidneys, especially in older adults. Here's why. For your kidneys to receive good blood flow, your body produces substances called prostaglandins, which keep the small renal arteries open. NSAIDs block these prostaglandins to relieve pain, but in doing so, they also block the ones protecting your kidneys. The result? Those arteries constrict, blood and oxygen flow to the kidneys drop dramatically. It's like stepping on a garden hose. The water stops flowing, and the plant begins to wither. The same happens with your kidneys. But the real danger is the silent damage. Taking these pills daily for chronic pain, like arthritis, is like stepping on and off that hose every day. Over time, your kidney filters scar and fail. The solution: respect both the pain and the pill. Don't just tough it out, but don't self-medicate either. If your pain lasts more than a few days, see a doctor. The answer isn't to silence the alarm, it's to find the fire. Always tell your doctor everything you take, including supplements and over-the-counter meds. Many cold or sleep aids hide NSAIDs inside. For occasional pain, acetaminophen, Tylenol, is often safer for your kidneys when used correctly. Also, try alternatives like heat, cold, stretching, or physical therapy. Golden rule: NSAIDs are powerful drugs. Occasional use is fine. Daily use without medical supervision is playing Russian roulette with your kidneys. Poison number 2, the hidden enemy in your food. Now let's talk about one of the most underestimated poisons of all, salt, or more precisely, sodium. Many tell me, "But doctor, I barely use the salt shaker." That's the great misunderstanding. The problem isn't the salt you add, it's the massive amount of sodium hidden in processed foods. Over 75% of the sodium we eat doesn't come from the salt shaker. It comes from packaged products: bread, sausages, cheeses, canned soups, sauces, frozen meals, almost everything with a label. Why? Because the food industry uses sodium to make products last longer and taste better. It's an invisible aggressor. Your body needs a little sodium, but too much breaks the balance. To dilute it, your body retains water, which increases your blood volume and raises pressure in your arteries. That's hypertension, the second leading cause of kidney failure. Your kidney filters are delicate networks of blood vessels. Imagine trying to clean silk with a fire hose. You'd destroy it. That's what high blood pressure does to your kidneys, day after day. The solution: become a label detective. Protecting yourself means changing how you think about food. It's not about eating without flavor, it's about eating smart. Flip the package and look for the word sodium. You'll be shocked how much is in foods that don't even taste salty, like cereal or cookies. The recommendation: stay below 2,000 to 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day. If you already have high blood pressure, aim for 1,500 milligrams. Cook more at home, where you control what goes in. Rediscover natural flavors: garlic, onion, oregano, rosemary, turmeric, cumin, paprika, lemon, vinegar, all amazing flavor boosters with zero sodium. If you buy canned veggies, rinse them under running water to remove most of the added salt. Within weeks, your taste buds will adjust, and you'll start tasting real food again. Poison number 1, the sweet assassin. Now we reach what I consider the number 1 poison, the undefeated champion of silent destruction, the most addictive, and the most present in our diet. This poison isn't a chemical, it's something we associate with celebrations, rewards, and love: sugar, and its inseparable partner, refined flour. Yes, that sweet white powder: desserts, sodas, white bread, pasta, cookies. In my experience, this duo is the main reason diabetes is the number 1 cause of kidney failure worldwide. Sugar and refined flour don't attack just one way. They attack from all sides. The fast track to diabetes. Excess sugar and refined carbs cause massive blood sugar spikes. The pancreas releases insulin to control it, but over time, cells stop responding. Type 2 diabetes develops. High blood sugar caramelizes the kidney filters, stiffening and destroying them. This is diabetic nephropathy, the fastest path to dialysis. Hypertension. We used to blame salt alone, but sugar can raise blood pressure just as much, or more. Chronic inflammation. Sugar acts like fuel on a fire, creating low-grade inflammation that damages arteries, including those in the kidneys. Obesity and fatty liver. Excess sugar turns into fat, leading to obesity and fatty liver. Both disrupt metabolism and damage the kidneys. The solution: take back control. The good news: you can win this fight. Learn sugar's disguises: high fructose corn syrup, dextrose, sucrose, maltose. They're all the same poison. Eliminate sugary drinks, sodas, packaged juices, sweetened teas. Just one can have 10 teaspoons of sugar. Replace them with water, sparkling water with lemon, or herbal tea. Be wary of low-fat products. They often remove fat, but add sugar. Choose natural versions instead. Replace white flour with whole grains, real whole wheat bread, brown rice, oats. The fiber slows sugar absorption. Eat real food: fruits, vegetables, legumes, fish, eggs, nuts. When your diet is based on whole foods, sugar and refined flour disappear almost by magic. Today we uncovered 4 silent poisons that threaten your kidneys. Sedentary lifestyle slows your circulation. Painkillers, NSAIDs, strangle your kidneys. Hidden salt inflates your blood pressure. Sugar and refined flour launch a full-scale attack on your body. You might feel a little overwhelmed right now, but my goal isn't to scare you, it's to empower you. The truth, even when it hurts, is what allows us to make better decisions. Kidney disease doesn't have to be your destiny. Each of these poisons is under your control. You decide whether to get up from the chair. You decide whether to see your doctor. You decide whether to read labels. You decide whether to choose water over soda. You don't have to change everything overnight. Just take one small step today and another tomorrow. Each small change is a victory. Every home-cooked meal, every walk, every mindful choice is another brick in the wall protecting your kidneys. You have the power to change your health story. If this message opened your eyes or made you think, please do something important. Share it. Send it to your children, your partner, a friend. Information that saves lives must be shared. And if you'd like to keep receiving clear, practical health advice, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Now, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell me, what surprised you most about what we discussed? Was there something you didn't know but now plan to change? I'll be reading your comments to continue helping this community. Thank you for watching, and thank you for dedicating this time to what truly matters. Remember, your kidneys work tirelessly for you every second. Take care of your kidneys. Take care of your life. See you in the next video.